Alright, I'm gonna show you how to build the Fall Guys pigeon skin in Minecraft. So for your materials, you're gonna need black concrete, white concrete, yellow concrete, light gray concrete, pink concrete, magenta terracotta, blue terracotta, and light blue terracotta. So 8 blocks total. And then once you have those, you're gonna find a place to start building. And with your black concrete, you're gonna do a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna start on the left side. So from the left, you're gonna do an up left diagonal, go up by 1, do an upright diagonal, go up by 1, and then you're gonna go right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the right side of the foot, you're gonna do an upright and go up 1. And then you're gonna do an up left diagonal. So it should look like that. And we're gonna mirror this on this side. So starting on the edge, you're gonna place 1, go over 2, place 1 here, do a down left diagonal, down by 1, do a row of 3 on the bottom, and then just like this. If you need to pause the video or go back at any time, feel free to do that. And then we're going to come back to this left side and we're going to start the outline. You're going to do an up left diagonal, go left by 1. You're going to do 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2, go up by 1, do another up left diagonal, and then you're going to go up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do an upright diagonal, up by 3, 1, 2, 3, up left diagonal, up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do an upright diagonal, go up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do an upright diagonal, up by 1, do 2 upright diagonals, 1, 2, go right by 2, 1, 2, upright diagonal, go right by 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the top of the outline. And then before we finish the right side, you're going to come back down over here, down to the strip of 8 right here. You're gonna, from the top block, you're gonna count down 3, 1, 2, 3 on the third block down, extend it to the left by 1, and then place 2 more blocks under that. So you want to extend these 3 blocks to the left by 1. From the bottom block, you're gonna do a down left diagonal. You're gonna go down by 3, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna do a down right diagonal, down by 1, left by 2, 1, 2. From the middle block in this row of 3, you're going to go down by 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. You're going to do a down left diagonal, left by 1, up left diagonal, up by 1, up left diagonal, up by 1, up left diagonal, up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do an upright diagonal, go up by 2, 1, 2, upright diagonal, up by 1, upright diagonal, up by 1, and then you're going to do 3 upright diagonals, 1, 2, and that should connect it back here, so you have the arm. Now we're going to come to the bottom right side over here. You do an upright diagonal, And we're pretty much just gonna mirror this whole thing, but I'm still gonna show you to do it. You're gonna go right by 1, do 2 upright diagonals, 1, 2, go up by 1, upright diagonal, go up by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, do an uplift diagonal, up by 3, 1, 2, 3, upright diagonal, up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up left diagonal, up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up left diagonal, up by 1, 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2, and then you're gonna go to left by 2, 1, 2, and that should connect it right there. And then for the rest of this outline, we're just gonna do the arm on the other side. So from the row of 8, you're gonna count 3 blocks down, 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd block. You're gonna extend it to the right by 1, and then you're also gonna extend the 2 blocks below that right by 1 as well, just like this. You're gonna do a down right diagonal, go down by 3, 1, 2, 3, down left diagonal, down by 1, right by 2, 1, 2, in the middle block, you're gonna go down by 3, 1, 2, 3, do a down right diagonal, right by 1, up right diagonal, up by 1, up right diagonal, up by 1, up right diagonal, up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up left diagonal, up by 2, 1, 2, up left diagonal, up by 1, up left diagonal, up by 1, and then you do 3 up left diagonals, and then it should connect it. So this is what our outline's gonna look like. If you need to pause the video, if you need to just look at it and fixtures, if you need to go back, feel free to do so. Alright, now you're gonna take your white concrete, you're gonna come up to this row, this column right here, and on the top block you're gonna do a little row of 2 white, just like this. From this right block you're gonna go up by 1, right by 1, do a down right diagonal, go down by 1, do a down left diagonal, left by 1, and then up left diagonal. And you're gonna fill this in with black. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. From this column right here, top block, you're gonna go left by 2, 1, 2, up by 1, left by 1, down left diagonal, down by 1, down right diagonal, right by 1, up right diagonal. Fill it in with black concrete. And then you're gonna take a piece of light blue terracotta, and from the bottom block on the eye over here, you're gonna go right by 1, take your black concrete, right by 1, do an upright diagonal, go right by 2, 1, 2, down right diagonal, down left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. You're gonna fill that in with yellow concrete, and then on top of this, you're gonna do a row of pink concrete, 1, 2, 3. So it should be looking like this. On this bottom row on the beak, you're gonna do a row of 3 light blue terracotta like this, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna take your black concrete, do a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. On the right side, do a down right diagonal, right by 1, down right diagonal, down by 1, down right diagonal, down by 3, 1, 2, 3, down left diagonal, down by 1, down left diagonal, left by 1, down left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. You're gonna do an up left diagonal, and go left by 1, up left diagonal, go up by 1. up left diagonal, go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, up right diagonal, up by 1, and then up right diagonal, and right by 1. So it should make the outline of the face. Take your light gray concrete, fill in this bottom row of 3, 1, 2, 3, do a row of 2 here, place one on top, fill in the very left column all the way, like this, and then you're going to place a column of 2 right here, just like this. So just kind of like a little shadow on the outside of it, on the left side. And then these bottom 2 rows, fill the rest in with white concrete, just like that. You're going to take your black concrete, and from the left, very left white block, you're going to go up by 2. And then from the second to right white block, you can go up by 2 as well. And then you can fill in the rest of this with white. And this is a build that you don't have to use the colors I'm using. If you want to use different colors for like the face or like even the body or anything, you can do that. If I'm just showing you how I made this one over here, but you know, in Fall Guys there's a lot of different colors for faces or whatever, but I'm just doing white on mine. Okay, and then let's just do the feet real quick. On the bottom, you're going to place one on the left and right, and do the rest with yellow concrete, just like a little cross like that. Make the yellow cross, and then 2 white. So that's pretty easy. Now we're going to do the shading with the blue terracotta. We're going to start in the right arm. On the very left top, you're going to do a column of 4. Completely fill in the left 2 columns just like this, and then from the third column you're going to do 1 light blue and then the rest blue, and then next to this you're just going to do a column of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can fill in the rest of the arm with light blue. Just like this. Now we're going to do the left arm. It's a little different. You're on the right side here, you're going to do 2 full columns of blue terracotta, and then you're going to do 1 light blue, the rest with blue terracotta. You're going to do a column of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a column of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest is going to be light blue. Just like this. This is what it should be looking like so far. And now we're going to shade the body. So the bottom 2 rows are going to be completely, bottom 2 rows are going to be completely blue terracotta. It's like this. On this right side, you're going to do a column of 2, and then you're going to place 1, just like this. On this left side, you're going to do a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. A row of 2, 1, 2, another row of 2. You're going to completely fill in this left column. You're going to match that on the one next to it, like this, and then on that next one you're going to go up with an additional 2. And then we're also going to put some around the face, starting on this row of 2. You're going to put one on the left. You're going to extend these to the left. Extend this column to the left by 1, as well as these. So this is what it should be looking like right now if you followed along. If you need to go back and rewatch a part, do that. Or if you just want to look at this, pause the video and just look real quick, do that. And then the rest is just going to be filled in with your light blue terracotta. And then after you fill it in, that's all you gotta do. And then your build is finished. If you guys have any suggestions or tutorials you want next, just let me know in the comments, and I will make a video. And thanks for liking, subscribing, and all that stuff. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.